Hello guys, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 17. In the last episode we checked out trains, drivable trains, and what they can do for you, and what you can do for them. This episode we're going to check out side jobs and side quests and that kind of thing. So, you remember in Farm Sim 2015, or Farm Sim 15, you could go up to the fields and you could buy them. Well, in this one you can buy them, but you can also work for the person that owns them to earn some quick cash. This is a great way to kickstart any startup business, honestly. Oh, hey, I don't suppose you've got some extra time on your hands to fertilize a field for me, do you? I totally forgot about my daughter's game today. It's her first time starting in goal, and my wife will have my hide if I don't go there to loop her in on video call. If you can do it for me, if you can do it for $2,402, you'd really be doing me a solid. We can do this. So they provide the equipment. You have a time that you have to get it done in, and it runs in real time. And some of these are way longer than what you would think. This one's a little quick quest. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me that back. Thank you. Let's pick that guy up. We're going to unfold. This one's a quick one, right? I did one earlier, just roaming around and checking these things out on the field across over there that's green behind the red barn. See back there? Yeah. That one I did, and it took me about 35 minutes to do, which is still not bad. But I will show you one in a minute that I am really not looking forward to. It's going to take a while, but it's good money. Again, you have to weigh the options here. You can either cut lumber and try to load it in the back of your truck, or you can hit these odd jobs and make you some quick cash. Now, I've got 5 minutes. They gave me 5 minutes and some change or whatever to finish this mission here. It should not take that long. Field's not very big. And as I remember, you do get a time bonus for finishing these things in a timely manner. So instead of backing up, turning around, and going back toward the other direction, I literally just go in circles as I don't waste time backing up, turning around. I just turn and keep going. So you can knock these out pretty quickly. I mean, you might be saving 5 or 10 seconds at a time, but if you figure that and having to turn around 5 or 6 different times, makes a huge difference. I'm already halfway done, and we haven't even made it back to the other end of the field yet. So it makes a huge difference at 5 or 10 seconds when hit the wrong key there. When you consider the fact that you have to go up and down a field 19 times, you're saving 10 seconds per turn. Oop, that's my turn there. But you see what You see what I'm getting at here, guys? It's like you can save a ton of time by making the circles instead of going down, stopping, turning off the sprayer, turning around, coming back, and then doing that over and over again. I feel like you can really make some good cash doing this starting off your game. And this should be our last pass here. We should be done. But you can make some quick cash for sure, knocking some of these out as you hire your workers and then you go do this. And it makes a huge difference. And see, there we go. We're done. And we got a time bonus as well. That's the reason I kept pushing the time subject so hard, was that the quicker you get it done, the more money you make. And I made $49,000 from harvesting the field across the way over there. So that's one example. This one right here is pretty large. We might go ahead and do it. I'm looking for a smaller one that might have a different objective. And I don't see one other than way across town over there. I'm going to go over to field 10. Let's do this one. Let's just do this one. I'll cut out any of the boring stuff. So how long do we have? We have 35 minutes to do this, and we have to harvest it. Man, we must have done something right because the fields are bursting at the seams. Looks like I'm going to have to bring in some extra hands to help haul it in. Good thing I picked up that extra harvester last season. If you want in on the action, there's $15,426 in it for you. So you get 15,426 for completing the mission, plus a time bonus. And you have 35 minutes to do it. We're going to go ahead and do this. I think they can do this in about 15 minutes. And I just want to point out, before I cut and go to anything else, that you can run over your truck and not blow it up. So that's pretty cool. But also I'd like to point out that this is a good opportunity for you to really play with different things and see what harvesters you might want, or what equipment you might want to buy, or sprayers, or anything else. Because there's the side missions vary from doing slurry to just fertilizer spray. So you get the carry sprayers that you put on your tractor, or you get the slurry machines you pull behind the tractors, or harvesters, or you have to plow, because the fields in this game now, in 15 it wasn't like this in normal mode. This is normal mode. In normal mode now, you have to turn your fields, so you literally have to plow them every so often. I'll show you an example real quick. Fruit types, growth, soil compensation. So as you can see, my 3 fields are perfect because I just plowed them, and it takes so long because the biggest plow is only like 6 meters wide or something. So you can imagine how long that takes to do all 3 of those fields. It took me a very long time to do them. But either way, because you have to do that now, there's extra side missions that you can do. You can plow fields for people. You can sow. You can cultivate. You can spray, slurry, and I'm sure there's a lot of other side missions you can pick up. These are just the ones I've seen on the field so far. And if you go into town, there might be some other side missions. I remember there, in 15, you could mow grass on lots or whatever else, pick up hay. And I'm sure as you get into the game further, other side missions will develop. I'm going to take the same approach here, and I'm just going to cut this corner. Because, hey, why not, right? But I'm sure that you can, as you get further into the game and get more equipment for yourself, there might be standalone side missions you have to use your own equipment for. I'm not positive of that, but I think there might be. So, I'm going to finish this field up, and we're going to go take a look at one more, and I will be back with you guys in just a few minutes. Seconds. Sorry, seconds. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's literally going to be like a snap of the fingers for you guys. So, alright guys, as you can see, we're a little over halfway done. We're 11 minutes in now. So a mission like this with a small header on the front of the harvester may take you a little longer than expected. It is me for sure. But I just wanted to go back and point out that this game does support multiplayer, so you can have multiple people on the same map at one time, all playing toward the same goal, which I think is amazing, by the way. But now you add in the addition of these side quests, and not only do you have people working your farm, but you have people working other people's farm too. So having that many people on the farm gives you constantly something to do, whereas in Farm Simulator 15, once you got finished with your harvest or your cultivating or whatever else, you had to find little mission boards to do. Go cut the grass, or go deliver this, or something, Whereas now, you can constantly have something to do, and I think that makes for a great multiplayer game, is having something to constantly work on and something to constantly work to. I just realized I pushed my truck right out in the middle of the road. I'm glad there's no traffic on that road. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? A line of cars over there backed up behind my truck, because they will not go around you. Will not happen. Either way, I just wanted to point that out real quick. I'll update you in just a second when we are finished. Listen how weak that horn is. That's terrible. Alright guys, as you can see, we're just about to finish up. Should be any second now. But I wanted to come back and point out that they gave you 35 minutes to do this to begin with, and I did it in about 18 minutes or so, so it was just over 15 minutes where I thought I could do it about half the time, but I couldn't. So it did take a little longer than I thought it would. I've got to hand it to you. That's some mighty fine work you've done. So we got a time bonus of 13,671. The reward, of course, was 1542, but 15,426. But the time bonus is what makes the big difference. Is you look at it and you go, man, 15 grand to do all that, but then you got to think about it, if you get it done quicker, you get a big time bonus with it. So it's definitely worth doing. So there's that one over and done with. There's a quick 29,000. Man, our log's out of our truck again. Put that guy back in there. Hey, in the truck. There we go. All right, so I think I'm gonna drive over to like maybe field 10 over in the far left side of the map to grab a little smaller, or maybe field 18 just over to the west of where we're at now. Just so we can kind of get a different, we did some plowing, we did some harvesting, we did some spraying, but I'd really like to check out a different one and see if we can get a, like a slurry, they want to drop slurry on the field, or they want to cultivate it, or something like that, Just something different. We need to turn right here. Try to stay off the sidewalk now. There are people walking in town, so you want to try to stay off the sidewalks. So this is the field. Let's go in here and check this out. It's a little small field. Shouldn't take very long. It looks like it's going to be something of the same nature. Let's see. Yeah, that's another spraying mission. Oh man, my back is killing me. I must have pulled it getting that dang tractor out of the pond. Well, why was your tractor in the pond to begin with? If you're doing it right, your tractor should not be in the pond. Don't ask. Anywho, I need someone to fertilize the field for me while I sort this out. If you're interested, there's $2,800 in it for you. About 6 minutes worth. I guess we could, but you get the general idea. Is you get to try out different sprayers and different tractors and different things that you can buy in the future. And you can also see how long it takes you to do a certain field and whether or not it's worth the money to buy it, I guess. That's one other way to look at it is, is it worth the money buying the field, depending on the time it takes you, and you could buy 2 smaller ones for a cheaper price. And I know eventually the idea is to have every have every field on the map. So, but either way, guys, that's going to do it. We checked out some of the... Oh, wait a minute. I want to go check out... That's not going to do it. I want to see in town if there's any side missions you can do. I'm going to take the speed limit sign with me. Did it disappear in the ground? It did. Okay. I was going to throw it in the back of the truck, but never mind. I just want to check out in town here real quick and see if there's any side missions available. Just in, floating around the businesses here in town or whatever. So let's quickly ride through here. Basketball court, which you can actually play basketball, believe it or not. It's a place where you can dump grain. Let's bring this up just in case. I think the side missions in this one's going to be fields only. So I don't think there's any like storyboard kind of things with missions. I need to fill up. God, light pole. Good thing I have full coverage. Refuel. Sweet. We are fueled up. Oh no, that's not good. It's a good way to blow everything up. It doesn't appear that there... Man, what happened there? Truck didn't want to turn. Did I damage the front of it somehow? It doesn't appear that there's going to be any little side missions that we can do. It looks like mostly going to be field related. Or maybe animal related. What is the deal? My truck will not turn right, and when it does, it just jerks to the right. I need to get a steering wheel if I'm going to play this game much. Which I do plan on playing a lot. I've been playing it a lot already today. So, but yeah, I think that's going to do it for our side missions, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment on what you, on what your favorite part of the side missions are, in the fact that they can help you out or they can take up too much of your time, take time away from your farm, that kind of thing. Just leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the side missions. I'd like to know, because honestly, I think my opinion, my official opinion on the subject is going to be that they are a great help to the game. I think it is a quick way to earn money. I also think that it's going to be really helpful in the long run playing with multiplayer, playing with other people. I think it's going to help out a lot. I mean, a lot. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Consider subscribing to come back for more of these videos, because there will be tons more of these. Like I said, I'm going to do videos on just about everything. I'm going to go from harvesters and tractors and talk about different types. We're going to look at the maps, the 2 different maps that you get to start with, get some airtime in the pickup truck. You know how it is. Do some donuts in the field. Farmer's going to be mad at us. Look at just different forestry tools, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to check out everything, guys. See you later.